All right. I hope you are enjoying the lesson so far, and I hope you are learning so many ways and tools of how to use iMovie. Now, in this lesson, we're going to play a bit with speed. So let's go to this clip over here and add it to the end. This is the butterfly. I might have named it wrongly. I might have named it as bees, I think, instead of butterfly. All right. So click add the selection to the movie. If you just click that, to just be added to the end of the movie. And let's move to this start and play it a bit, so you see how it is. Now you see it's a bit slow. Now let's say we want to change the speed of this clip and want to make that butterfly moves a bit faster. So select that clip, and after you select it, go to the speed button on your adjustment menu here. So this is our speed button. It says speed. Select it, and then when you select it, you'll have a couple of options here. Now go to speed options, and let's say we have normal, you have slow, you have fast, you have freeze frame, and custom. Let's say we want it to be fast, so select fast, and you see the clip has been shortened. And let's try to play a bit. Start. Alright, now our clip is a bit faster. Now if you want it to be faster than that, you have here your speed slider. When you hover over here, it says drag to slow down or speed up the clip. So if you drag to your right, you'll be slowing down the clip, and you'll see it says it's fun actually. You see a sign of a tortoise at the middle of the clip, and watch at the signs on your top left corner. You see the 20-second. It keeps increasing, and when you decrease back, you see it's slower here. So you can play with this speed slider to either make the clip slower or make the clip faster. I'm gonna make it a bit faster, maybe to, let's say, 4 seconds, because originally it was like 12 seconds. All right, if you come to the beginning here, play, see it's a bit faster. All right, now that was how to adjust the speed of your clip. Follow me in the next lesson. Now in this part of the lesson, we're going to learn how to overlay videos. Now we have used most of the clips. As you can see, the ones which have like an orange underline, those are the clips that have been used. It also shows which part of the clip has been used. So for example, the tiger here, because we trimmed the end does not have that orange underline. All these sea lions, you see, we didn't use the beginning does not have that underline. So all these with the oranges are the one that we have used. Okay, now we're going to use a couple of clips. So we're going to start these clips right here, add that to the movie. Now the clip is a bit long. Okay, I will adjust my window to make sure I see the beginning to the end of the clip. Now when you hover your pointer, you see in the viewer the video being played. Now I want to hover back to where you see here, for example, the water is not clear. It has some plants. There are some sea plants inside. So let's see where the water starts getting clear. Let's see right here. All right, so right here, just click on top, and then your playhead is right there. And then we're gonna take a couple of clips. So we start the first clips. Let's say we're gonna start with these clips over here, which is a code stream, I believe. So click and drag it on top, then release. Okay, and then after clicking it, making sure that it's already selected, come here to your adjustment bar or your adjustment menu and click this. It's called video overlay settings. So click that, and once you click that, make sure it is selected, video overlay settings. Come here to choose an overlay style. Now we want a split screen. Split screen. You see how it will appear, and then we want the position here to be to the right. All right, that's the first step. After doing that, we want to choose another clip. I'll choose a monkey here. Now drag your monkey and make it sure that it is in front of the code stream clip. Release. Our monkey has been selected there, and then lastly we want our squirrel clip right here. So drag it and put it right there. All right, now after doing that, we're going to do something which is called a selection rectangle. So we want to select these two clips here, the monkey and squirrel. So just click on, for example, let me increase my window a bit so that I know what I'm working on and resize my screen. Okay, so if you just click in an open area and you see that rectangle I'm drawing, just click on an empty area in the timeline and then drag that rectangle. You see, if I drag there, one clip is selected, which is squirrel. Now you want to drag up to the monkey. So two of the clips have been selected. Now after those two clips have been selected, go to overlay settings, select it, choose your overlay style, split screen, position, right. You see? Now after doing that, the last thing we want to do, we want to decrease the length of this clip so that it aligns with the end of our clip at the bottom here. So you see this, the squirrel has exceeded, so you want to go there. You see those trim handles and you want to drag them back. Now it snaps and they're all in the same level. All right, that was color overlay. Now when I preview it, you can go back to the beginning and click, and then let's say play. You'll see which effect we have. You see two screens there, and then it continue. Now we will see a monkey, and then you see a squirrel. All right, that finalizes our short lesson of how to overlay videos. Follow me on the next lesson. Now, some interesting part where we'll be adding a title to our movie. Now, titles can be used at the beginning of the movie, or you can use them to add subtitles. Now, for us to be just more dramatic, we're gonna put it at the end of our last clip. So, which clip have we not used here? These oceans over here. So I just click that clip and say add. Automatically it will be added to the end of the movie, as you can see. Now after adding that clip, let's go here on our, this is called our content library. Let's go and click titles. Now click titles, and then we're gonna choose one of the title, which is called reveal lower third. So, and when you hover, it says drag the title to the movie or to the beginning, middle, or end of a clip. So pick this one and drag to the movie. Now when you drag to the movie, you will see it shows you segment. See, for example, it shows the end, it shows the whole movie, it shows the beginning. Now I want it to be at the beginning, so at the beginning there, I release. All right, now you see a title text goes here. Now with this text here selected, there are placeholder text selected. In the viewer, we're going to enter our title. Now our title is going to be here. Let's say we see blue skies. So let's say blue skies ahead, and then just 3 dots. All right, after doing that, we're going to select this alignment here. We want to align, want it to be like a right alignment. So here you see, if we hover here, you can just say okay on the light, blue skies ahead. Okay, after doing that, maybe let's change the font. See Avenia next bold, that is heavy. So just choose your favorite font here. I might go with this one, blue skies ahead. Okay, that's good. You can play, there's a lot of fonts here. See, you can play with a lot of fonts. Check duster, blue skies. Okay, I'll just go something just okay, just go with this regular here. All right, after that, I think we have added a title to our movie. Let's see. Okay, let's drag our to the beginning and see how it's gonna be played. See, blue skies ahead, then it disappears, then we see blue skies. Okay, that looks good. All right. Follow me in the next lesson. Now here I'm just we're just creating like a nature movie, so you didn't get to see a lot of people, just saw like rivers, oceans, and animals. Now there's some moments where you'll be working with video that have people in them, and you want to create some special moments. So for example, in this last clip, we want to do something which is called a flash and freeze to draw attention to a particular moment in our movie. So this video effect, the way we're gonna create is, so we can move. Okay, let's go to the middle of this clip here. Make sure you are not on the text when the title we just added, just ahead of it, somewhere in the middle here. Let's say we click and the playhead is right there. And after doing that, let's go to modify here on our iMovie menu. Say modify and then click flash and freeze frame. When you click that, you'll see the clip has been split into 3, and there is one transition here that has already dropped in automatically. So what we want to do, we want to select this last clip here and delete it because we will not want it. And then in the timeline here, in my text, I want to drag this purple text till the middle, the middle of the clip there, and then I release. All right, now let's see how this is gonna be played. Blue skies ahead, and that's like a photo. So just imagine if you had a picture of people there, a group photo or something, it would be so cool. Now because this is just like one static image that does not have people in it, but okay, so that is one of the effects you can add to your movie. It's called flash and freeze frame. It can be very variable when you're creating your own movies. All right, that marks the end of this short lesson. Welcome to this lesson. Now in this lesson we're gonna learn about how to add and adjust sound. this is also similar to like adding a voiceover. So sometimes you'll want to add your voice in the movie to make it more narrative. You can record yourself speaking and add that clip to the timeline. And here in iMovie, I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So first, let's go back to my media. We are no longer in titles. And all right, let's see a full view here. And as you've seen, our left pen has gone away. So I bet if when we click here, it says show or hide the libraries. If you click here, show it. All right. So what you want to do now, make sure you view most part of your clips by going to a zoom slider here, and then slide back. Now the clip I'm going to work with, I think that was too much. Let me increase a bit more. All right. Now the clip I'm going to work with is this one over here. This guy relaxing, just maybe meditating. This is the clip we're gonna be working with, and don't confuse it with this one. The first one, which was 4 seconds, that was a photo. I'm gonna work with this one, which is a video. So make sure you hover your playhead at the beginning of this clip here, and just click right there. Okay, you see the playhead at the beginning, and then when you have positioned your playhead over there, let's go and click the record voice button, which is right here. You see this guy like a mic. It's called, when you hover over it, it says a record voiceover. So click that guy. Okay, click. Yeah, when you click, you will see these options here. You will see the record, you will see these levels, and then you'll see this guy over here, which has is a voice button option. When you click that, it says input source. We want our input to be our mic. So I'm using a H1 zoom mic. So I'm gonna choose that one because that's the one I'm gonna use. And then here it says volume. Okay. Now because the volume is already set on my mic, I cannot adjust this here. All right. After doing that, I'm gonna press record. So my input source is H1, and then here I'm gonna put record, and when I start recording, I will just say a quote, which is, it goes with our movie. Now this quote is by Albert Einstein. So okay, start recording. 3, 2, 1. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Albert Einstein. All right, let us continue. Now, after adding voiceover to our movie, now we're gonna still be playing a bit with sound. Now, in this part, we're gonna learn about how to add background music. Now, background music is a great way to add feeling and maybe emotions to your movie to make it like more narrative. So iMovie, it comes with a lot of soundtracks, but for this project we're gonna use one of the audio clip that you downloaded with the files. And that clip actually, it's right here. If you're not sure which one, you can click and then go to the information tab. It should say Ben Sound Happiness. Okay, this is the clip that I got from this website called Ben Sound. It's a free website. It's a free website for music or audio tracks. And this was our, it says here so this was our voiceover. All right, and how do you know you have audio on your media? Is they will normally be seen as these green waveforms, and you can preview the music by just hovering your playhead. You see that pointer, the yellow or orange line? If you just hover over it and press bar, see, start playing. Alright, spacebar again, it pauses. So that is the music I've chosen for this movie. You be the judge if it's a good choice of music or not. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? We're gonna do this by going all the way to the beginning of our movie, and then we're gonna take this clip and drag it all the way to the bottom, and then all the way back to the left to the start of the movie. We are making sure that the track start at the beginning of our movie. Alright, so let's take it, click, and then start to drag it. You see the green line. Now I want you to go all the way down till you see that blue line above the clip. Whenever you see that blue line, now move all the way to the left, and you see it's the yellow line says that is in conjunction with the movie, and then you can just release. Alright, and then after that you can preview it, so you can go all the way, move your pointer to the beginning, click over there, and then press spacebar to play. I'll add a bit of volume. You see, we can preview together and see how our movie looks. The voiceover is a bit low over there. All right, and that is the end of the movie. You can see the audio still continue to play because it's actually longer compared to the audio is way longer compared to our movie, so we're gonna trim that later. All right, now that was I'll just mute the and that was a process of adding background music to your movie. I hope you enjoyed it, and follow me in the next lesson where we'll be playing more sound, adjusting the volume, and making sure that it sound and looks the way we want it to be. Hope you're still enjoying the movie. Let us now go on the voiceover section. Remember I told you that the sound was a bit low. Like when you hear it, for example, when I hover here and start and press spacebar, you will hear the voiceover is not loud enough. You see? It's very low. So alright, it's very low compared to the music. So what you want to do is, I'll just pause for a moment. what you want to do is to adjust the volume. Now when you come here to the voiceover, you will notice this horizontal line here. Now this horizontal line, you can use this to adjust your volume level. So go there and click it. You see 100%. So we can increase it. Now we can increase all the way. Now you see, if you increase it too much, up to 400 for example, you see there will be like some red line, some red color at the top. That means it's way too loud. So let's adjust maybe to 224 and see how does it sound. All right, play spacebar. All right, think it's not. I would say it's not loud enough. Either the music is too loud or the voiceover is not loud enough. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna increase just a bit more. Let's say to maybe 315. There is red, but it doesn't matter. You get the idea here. Look deep into nature, and then you'll understand everything better. Albert Einstein. All right. Pause. And also, what I'm going to do is to lower this volume on the background music. You see, I think it's also a bit high. So right here is 100. Let's lower it a bit to maybe, let's say, see, maybe 90, 89. Okay. The same what? When you come and you see the horizontal line and those two arrows, you what? Okay, I think, and let me listen to this part. Spacebar. Look deep into nature, and then you'll understand everything better. Oh. All right, that looks good. That looks good. So after adjusting the volume, you're using the horizontal line for both the voiceover and the background music. What you want to do next is, when we are playing this video, you see when we reach this section, these waterfalls they're a bit noisy. I mean, there is a lot. For example, if I click here and hit spacebar, listen. You see, you also hear that. You also hear the sound of the waterfall. For example, I just want to hear the music. You see, now there is an overlap. I don't want that overlap. I just need to select this clip and then come here to your volume button. See, it says volume, select, and then here say mute audio. You see, it's cancelled and that audio has been muted. Alright, now that was about muting. So now if I go back and try to play, you won't hear it again. You see? It's perfect. There is no overlap. It's only the music. Alright. Yeah, if you're not so satisfied with your voiceover, you can do it again. It can be also another way of doing practice, and you can increase your voice, like the level of your voice, or you can increase the input in your mic to make it more loud. All right, after that, let's now trim this music. You see the music track, it was way too long. So I'm gonna, trimming is easy. You just need to select your mic, and then you see here, and then let's trim it all the way back. Okay, I'm trimming step by step here because the window is way too big. All right, all the way back. Now now it is level. You don't want to be exact level. You can just extend a bit, a bit more beyond the last of the clip. And then when you select it, you will see above that horizontal line in the middle, there is a dot. If you select that dot, oh, okay, I'm trying to select the dot. Yeah, and if you just move a bit in, that dot is called a fade handle. It helps you the music to fade out a bit, like gradually and smoothly. So after you click that dot, just move it a bit inside, and we can try to hear the movie now. So that is like gradual ending. Let's see from here now. You see, it's like slowly going over. Now if you are not satisfied, you can adjust back and forth, and just do what you think is right. Just make your ears be the judge here. Alright, so that was about adjusting the volume and about muting the sound clip, and this is called a fade clip using a fade handle. Alright, hope you are enjoying the lesson so far, and we are almost done with this movie. So come to the next lesson. Now there comes a time in every movie editor where you have to put the credits to whoever contributed to your movie. And actually this is my favorite part, where you see okay, I'll close that. This is my favorite part, where you see the code word, the rolling credits. Okay, so in this part we'll be adding credits to our movie. So after you've created a movie, it's all great to give credit to whomever might have participated or might have helped you to your movie. Maybe they did put some resources. Okay. Now what we need to do here, we need to go to our titles, and then we're going to choose scrolling credits right here. Now choose scrolling credits, and then we're going to add this and drag to the end of the movie right there. Now by default this is like 10 seconds. We don't want to have a 10-second scrolling the credits. We want to reduce them to, let's say, 5 seconds. That should be fine, or maybe 7. Okay, 6, that's fine. And so after doing that, just double click, come here to click the scrolling credits, double click the title, and then because our movie is called In Love with Nature, so I just put there, In Love with Nature. Awesome. And then I'm gonna put the information below about the name and anything else. So the name, yeah, I'll start with Moses Nandi. This was our director. Yes, I have to edit. This is simple. And then next, I'll put maybe Liam Tishby. This was our editor. And then I'll put Kadege B. This was our producer. And then I'm gonna add a few more people here. I'm gonna put, okay, common name, maybe, okay, I'll go with John Zaid. This person was responsible for our costumes, maybe. You get the idea, and you don't have to fill everything. So for example, I'm just gonna delete the last one. Oh, you see, there's a lot. I'm gonna delete from here to the end. I don't need this. At last here, I'm just gonna put Ben Sound. This was for what? Our music. Alright, and after doing that, I want to extend my music, my background music, to the end or beyond our credits. So I'm gonna click come here. So that is fine. I'm gonna come here, click, and then I'm gonna extend a bit beyond the end of the clip. All right, and then the music I'm gonna even, all right, let's see how it's gonna look, and then we can see if we have to do some edits or what. Play. All right, it looks good. It looks very good. So you can adjust how long you want your credits to be, how short, how long, and the background music is also your choice on how you want that to be. But I think this for me looks good so far, and actually we are at the very end of our project. All right, it has been a great project we have done so far. Thank you so much for following the course from the beginning to the end. This is gonna be our last lesson where we're gonna name our project and we're gonna share our movie. Now, okay, back to iMovie. If you go back to my media, the good thing about iMovie that it saves your project automatically. If you just quit the app or exit the project, you will see everything it is saved. So in the first time, for example, here, if you want to leave the project by clicking here, if we want to navigate back to the project view, it will let us save our project. So I'm gonna go and hit this button over here. Now it's written in my movie 1. Now we want to rename this project. Our movie is called In Love with Nature. So just rename that. After putting your name, just say okay. All right, and here is our movie, our project. It shows, actually it has automatically picked the thumbnail. Actually I love that thumbnail, so I'm not gonna even change. All right, and from here now you can come anytime. If you want to rename maybe your project, you can click rename. I'm not gonna do that. Now while we are still in project view, we are going to share our project to the world. Now there are various ways of sharing your project. If you come here to your right hand corner, you will see this guy over here. It's called share. If you click that, it will give you this option. You can share the theater as an email attachment, iTunes, YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, or file. Now what I like to do the most is just to save as a file, and so it is on your computer, and then if you want to share with other ways, you can just share that file with those ways. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click file. A pop-up window said, okay, In Love with Nature, description, this movie is about in love with nature. Okay, so that is automatic. Tags, iMovie, format, see there, video and audio, resolution 1080p, quality high. I'm just leaving that. Compress, faster, I'm just leaving that. And our total movie is going to be about maybe 329 MB, so that is fine. After doing that, I just say next, and then it will start to render and our project will be saved. So let's say next. So it's okay, where do we want to save our project? I'll just save in the desktop. Desktop, In Love with Nature, save. All right, now you will see next to the share button, you will see this cycle. Now slowly this you will start to render. You see that white. When it is all white, it means our movie has finished the rendering. So let's wait for a couple of seconds. All right, I see it's close to 50%. It's about to finish. Let's see. I'm just gonna wait. Va bene. It is done. Okay, and I saved on the desktop. So now I can go ahead, you see, that's just a notification from my computer. Share successful, exporting In Love with Nature was successful. I can just say show, and you can see, okay, I'll just say show. Let's see. Okay, it is In Love with Nature right there on the desktop. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and close our iMovie. I'm gonna close this window, and then I'm gonna preview my project. So I'm gonna close the movie. In Love with Nature is here. It was on the desktop. Right click, open with QuickTime. Let's see how our movie is. All right. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Albert Einstein. Isn't that beautiful? I think that was very beautiful short movie, straight to the point. Well, thank you so much for joining me in this course. I would love if after taking the course you'd leave a written comment so other students might know what was the strength, what was the weakness of the course. Thank you so much, and follow me in my other courses. Thank you so much. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Albert Einstein.